Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Spider Bugle back with another video. This time I'm finally doing one of those Spider-Man PS4 videos. I feel that I need to do another Spider-Man PS4 video. I actually did enjoy doing Spider-Man PS4 videos. Now, I recently have been, paying attention towards, more of the gameplay side of things. I have Ultimate Spider-Man gameplay mods, and I'm recently doing a walkthrough as well. But I thought I'd, take time away from that, and sort of, go back to making Spider-Man PS4 videos when I can. Now, I have noticed that, most of the majority of the particular Spider Squad members have done a fantastic job in, of course, covering this topic. Now, when I do make a Spider-Man PS4 video, I want to make sure my video is not copying anyone else's, that it's original, and that no one else has done it yet. So I just thought I'd take a look back on the Insomniac suit. Now, the Insomniac suit is the suit we see in his PlayStation 4 exclusive. We have seen it for the first time since last year at E3, and has over time changed a little bit. I mean, there are some little tweaks and patches here and there, but overall the base design is the same. Okay, now starting with the obvious, of course, is the logo. Now the logo is of course patched. It is more angular, it's more dynamic looking, and it's more original, which I really like. I like how Insomniac are actually taking the time to actually design and make their own Spider-Man logos, which is pretty much expected from them. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with the way everything is looking so far, and huge props to the design team at Insomniac. Another huge feature that I have, huge change. One of the huge change, damn it, I need to rephrase this. Another minor detail upgrade, I suppose, is the texturing in the gauntlets. The gauntlets were plain white from what we could see in the E3 2016 teaser, and ever since the PlayStation meeting, which is in December, which was the second time we saw the Insomniac suit, it was it had this sort of carbon fiber textured look, which again is a nice touch to the suit. Another minor detail upgrade is of course the texturing on the red part of the suit. So before it was sort of a hexagon / honeycomb texture, and now it's sort of a seamless round line texture going on. I will have images on your screen right now showcasing the differences, but overall the base design is the same. Of course, another thing I would like to point out is that I don't know if it was the lighting in the first teaser. I don't know if it was the way the texturing and the lighting would look, but the original Insomniac suit looked a little darker, a little like the blue was more lighter, and it wasn't as vibrant as what we got at E3 2017. So I don't know if it's the lighting, but yeah, I don't know. I am a huge fan of everything we've gotten so far, but preferably I do like the look we got from the E3 2016 teaser. Now another difference is of course the back design. The back is of course more angled, and you see where the outer legs are, there's a separation, that part covering the top of his back to his head, that is actually all connected. Before it was, the separation was going toward the logo of the back was going towards the back logo, and now it's sort of angled so everything is in one frame. Another noticeable little detail, of course, is the separation in the knuckles on the gauntlet. So the main area just on top of the fist, at the back of his fist, you can see that the separation in the knuckles. I think there's like 3 separations. They're more separated and they're more angular, which gives, I think, the whole suit more it makes it more dynamic looking, especially the fact that it is textured now. So yeah, I think it's very, very impressive. Another cool tweak to the 2017 E3 Insomniac suit is the texture on the eye lenses. So the eye lenses actually have this sort of texturing to it when the sunlight hits the eye lens. So I think it's pretty cool. It has dimension to it. This is just as he answers the phone to Wilson Fisk, and as we keep switching back to Spidey hanging upside down, you can sort of see at the edge of his eye lens there is some sort of like texturing going on there, and I think that's very cool. And speaking of those mechanical lenses, they actually make a sort of sound in the E3 2016 teaser. Check it out. also made a video about it, so if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I don't know if, you know, that was a sound effect that was added, you know, that isn't part of the game, but if they actually do make noise, that would be pretty awesome. And I've noticed it multiple times and they were tweeted about it multiple times. I just think it's pretty awesome that the lenses actually make a noise. But when it comes down to the base design, there are actually no changes. The only difference is a little bit of patches here and there, you know, some certain tweaks. Insomniac Games have responded to my tweet when I did, you know, mention a couple differences between, you know, E3 2016 and E3 2017, and they responded saying that it hasn't changed though. The lighting and rendering was greatly improved and pronounces certain details more, which I do think is the case here. I think that the lighting is more refined, the rendering, like they said, is greatly improved. But in my opinion, I think there isn't a noticeable difference, but it's just there. Like you can see sort of like a hexagon, square, honeycomb texture to it, whereas the new one that we got in E3 2017, it's more of like a seamless line effect, especially with the eyes. The eyes have like this texture to it as well, whereas the E3 2016 one, there was no texture at all. But I do understand that that was a result of them, being at the early stages of development, which results in, you know, less textures being prominent. Also the islands, you know, the main islands is also less shinier and less defined, whereas the new one looks greatly improved. But please keep in mind that the E3 2016 teaser was running in engine on the standard PS4, whereas the E3 2017 demo was running on a PS4 Pro. So there definitely will be certain differences. But yeah, all in all, the suit hasn't changed at all. Like I said before, there are just certain details and patches that have been changed, but overall the suit the base design of the suit is the same. But what do you guys think? You know, I would like to hear your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think has changed? Do you like the suit? Do you hate the suit? Do you think the suit needs to be, you know, patched a little bit more? Or do you like how it is? You know, let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you're new, subscribe. If you did indeed like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps a great deal. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a nice day.